Today I'm going to listen to Alike by Eminem for the first time. Let's do this. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video where I listen to your favorite songs for the first time. Haven't done an Eminem reaction in like a minute, so we're going to do another one. I think I don't even remember the last one I did, but obviously this channel is what got me into Eminem, so I'm super excited for another Eminem reaction. Let's see what happens. You know the drill. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and let me know what songs you want to listen to in the comments below.
Yeah.
A little piano.
Brain dead,
Oh.
eye drops, pain meds, cyclops, day bed, iPod, Maybach, my buck, train wrecks, sidewalks, pay less, high tops, K-Fed, IHOP, Playtex, Icebox. That's how much we have in common. Yeah. That's how much we have in common. Whoa. Up on this mic when we're on it. Yeah. That's how much we have in common. That's how much we have in common. Whoa. That's how much we have in common.
I really like the piano in the back there.
On the mic. Yeah.
I don't do Jordans in Audemars.
I really like that piano in the back. It's very well tuned to the song. The bass is very nice as well. I'm just gonna turn it back for a second here. There's that little build up like trap sound I like as well. It's coming up here.
Not a like us on the mic.
That
Yeah.
I love that little build up. I really do, because it's short, it's sweet. It really brings a feel to the song. Like we haven't got started yet. We're about to get started, if that makes sense. So it's really cool.
I don't do Jordans in Audemars. I do explosions and Molotovs. Y'all blowing smoke as if y'all ain't washed. I blow the smoke from the car exhaust. Flying to a party I am not invited to, feeling like the streets need me. I ain't gotta dance long as my Ferrari spider move like sea breezy. I don't gotta hire goons, I'd rather try to buy the moon and breathe freely. The sky is blue, the tires new, the Maserati white and cool like G-Eazy. Why these dudes trying to figure out how to do a freestyle as fly as me? I'm confused trying to figure out how to do Capri Styles and Maya G. Everybody doing chick joints, probably rob these little dudes at Fist Point. Remember,
Oh, they took
everybody
out the
used to
snare.
fight nickel.
Oh, hold up. They took out the snare there. That's kind of cool.
Everybody doing chick joints, probably rob these little dudes at Fist Point. Remember, everybody used to bite nickel now. Everybody doing Bitcoin. We don't got nothing in common. No. We don't got nothing in common. No. Y'all in this stuff like doubled up styrofoam cups on them uppers and
And there's
downers.
that build again.
I'm in this stuff like double in commas. Find me your brother who's
That
solid.
was
Count shit up and
nice.
then bust the shit down with the cops.
That
Hit us up with the
was
fluff.
sweet.
I'm in this stuff like doubling commas. Find me your brother who's solid. To
That's
count the
cool.
shit up and then bust the shit down with the cops. Hit us up, we can flush the shit down. We cannot give a fuck shit a fucking colonic. Selling your cock in your butt for a follower. Possible couple of dollars you powder sniff. Now you slip and call it a power trip, a product of politics. Y'all went from profit and top of the charts to dropped in the park and to polish it. Knowledge is power, but powerless if you got it and you do not acknowledge it. Y'all music sound like Dr. Seuss inspired it. Hiring strippers, prostitute, retiring.
Did
We
he
can
just
spit it
say
for your
that? Your music sounds like Dr. Seuss hired you? That's really cool. Hold up. Let me just rewind that. That was kind of cool.
You got it, and you do not acknowledge it. Y'all music sound like Dr. Seuss inspired it. Hiring strippers,
inspired
prostitute,
it.
retiring. We can spit it for your advance. I'm fit to be king. You cut out the fitting Prince pants. You niggas.
Brain dead, eye drops, pain meds,
I love,
cyclops,
love, and when a lot of songs do this, when there's two rappers or two artists, when the second one comes in to finish the first one sentence, and they just did it right there. I think it's right here, and I think it's just so creative, and it also just shows how talented you have to be a rapper. And maybe people like, well, yeah, duh, but like if you think about it, a lot of people who don't understand rap music or don't listen to rap music kind of just like, oh, I was just talking really fast. But the rhythm is where the like art of rap, well, the rhythm, the bars, and obviously like the lyrics, and I get all that. But as far as like the music goes, forget the lyrics, it's the rhythm. And it's the fact that you're able to do that with two artists and how one can finish the other sentence but still stay on beat. That's really cool. And I know there's a lot of mixing involved in there, and I get that. But it's very genius. It's very cool, because especially in this kind of a song, like it's a new voice, keeps you hooked in, keeps you entertained. And you're not just listening to the same thing or the same voice, the same vocals. You kind of get a little rehook, if you will. And I think it's really cool. This song's like really. I'm trying to listen to the lyrics. I pick out a few here and there. It's one of those songs I feel like I'm gonna have to listen to quite a few times to really grasp everything that's being said. But I really like that Dr. Seuss line. I think that's so funny.
Prostitute retiring. We could spit it for your advance. I'm fit to be king. You cut out the fitting Prince pants. You niggas.
Brain dead.
I love that.
Pain meds. Cyclops. They big. iPod. Maybach. My buck. Train wrecks. Sidewalks. Payless. High tops. K-Fed. IHOP. Playtex. Icebox. That's how much we have in common. Yeah. That's how much we have in common. Whoa. Up on this mic when we're on it. Yeah. That's how much we have in common. That's how much we have in common. Whoa. That's how much we have in common. We are not alike. There's not alike us. You say you affiliated with murderous killers.
Ooh.
The people you run with are thuggin'. But you just the wanna be gunner. Like you was gonna do something, acting like you catching bodies. And you got juice, little young, and you're bugging. You ain't never even been charging connection with battery, bitch. You ain't plugged into nothing. Rap guys with lyrical.
Hold up. You're not plugged into nothing. Hold up, that was cool. Let me rewind that.
You ain't never even been charging connection with battery, bitch. You ain't plugged into nothing.
That line is very, very, and I know Eminem's super into his wordplay, and that's like what makes him so cool. Well, amongst many things, that's really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and let me know what songs you want me to listen to in the comments below.
With lyrical bullets, you gas cock your partners better tool up. This has not to do with muscular, but have guns for sure. You better put a strap on. Other words, if you're gonna roll up with your gang, you gonna need an arsenal, cause this bar is over your head. So you better have arms if you're gonna pull up.
Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh no! This bar is over your head. Oh man! No, sir. That did not go over my head. Oh, I have not been bamboozled yet.
Over your head, so you better have arms if you're gonna pull up.
Oh man, that's so good. That's awesome.
Oh, you run the streets, huh? Now you wanna come and fuck with me, huh? This little cocksucker, he must be feeling himself. He wants to keep up his tough demeanor, so he does a feature, decides to team up with Nina. But next time you don't gotta use Tech 9 if you wanna come at me with a submachine gun. And I'm talking to you, but you already know who the fuck you are, Kelly. I don't use sublims, and sure as fuck don't sneak this, but keep commenting on my daughter, Haley. I keep on telling motherfuckers, but just in case you forgot, really, you need your memory jarred like strawberry or pineapple, apricot jelly. I respawn really, but this time shady about to sound off like a fucking cock. Send me Glock to me, God, let me put a fucking silence on this little non-threatening blonde, very cornball taking shots at me. You're not ready, fool, break yourself like Rocksteady crew. Obviously, I'm not getting through. We can get it poppin' like Redenbach, letting off like Remy Ma, heavy artillery. Weak Godzilla, harsh with a hard shell, but a motherfucking heart bigger than Bazaar's belly. Only time you'll ever say I lost, you'll be talking about Fetty Wap, better call Diddy. Just to try to get me off, and you better hope I don't call trick bitch. This shit don't fly in our city. Punk, you don't disrespect OGs, RP Prodigy.
That was wild. There's a really cool vocal in the back. It's funny because I'm when you scroll on YouTube and you kind of just like put your mouse there, it shows you what's like the most played part. And of course, that makes sense. There's a part there where I know he took a shot at Machine Gun Kelly, and there's a vocal in the back. It's like this opera kind of. Let me see, maybe it's right here. It's like this opera style vocal in the back, which is really cool because it's an element of the song. Like, yeah, okay, the whole beat changed, but it's an element of the song that wasn't there, obviously previously. And again, this happens. I know this happened in Nat. I think it's called Nat. I don't know how to pronounce it. Off his his music to be murdered by, or whatever it's called, the B-side album. I remember reacted to that not long. Well, it's about a year ago, but somewhere down there. And when the beat drops and it switches like that, it's a hook. Again, it's like a re-hook into his song. It's like, you can love Eminem, you can love whatever artist, but the reason, every song has like a bridge, a chorus, a verse, a pre-chorus, etc., then it's to keep hooking you back in. It's to keep hooking you back in, right? It's just, if you just listen to the verse the whole time, it gets boring. So the way of doing it here is that it's not really so much like, yeah, there's a chorus, but it's not really so much like bridges and verses and pre-choruses, etc. It's a whole beat change, and it's very, very, very smart on their part. Love it.
Really, you need your memory jarred like strawberry or pineapple, apricot jelly.
That opera on the back's really good. Love it. It just adds so much to
it. Let me put a fucking silence on this little non-threatening blonde, very cornball taking shots at me. You're not ready, fool, break yourself like Rocksteady crew. Obviously, I'm not getting through. We can get it poppin' like Redenbach, letting off like Remy Ma, heavy artillery. Weak Godzilla, harsh with a hard shell, but a motherfucking heart bigger than Bazaar's belly. Only only time you'll ever say I lost, you'll be talking about Fetty Wap, better call Diddy. Just to try to get me off, and you better hope I don't call trick, bitch. This shit don't fly in our city. Punk, you don't disrespect OGs, RP Prodigy. Soldier my soul and then told him the moment he saw me that I almost hated, though made it so that there's no shame. It's okay to own it, cause life is a bitch, he's a bow-legged hoe. But now those days are over. I Harvey Weinstein, a bathrobe hanging over. My code name is Groper. I roleplay with lotion. I fucked on the world and I float with a Trojan. All later hoes and with homemade explosives, I blow 80 holes and you don't make me go in. I OJ the flows and I'm insult to injury. Relates to Goldman, I'm throw spraying Motron. I throw it in the cold as they both later choking. My whole plate is soaking, a double-edged sword. Cause both ways I poke and I stick and I turn in a rotating motion. Invisible with the pin, the pinnacle, the sick individual. Stick my ticket, put the tip in it, minimal and fucking these syllables. I let them look on my genitals. I'm a fucking invincible, indefensible, despicable, typical prick, a little bit unpredictable. I spit the formidable that you bitch, you fucking with the original. I consider me a nickel identical. But not us, the only thing we have in common's I'm a dick and you suck. Otherwise, one has nothing to do with the other. None come close. The skunk bug soldier, tongue shrub shoulder, 1 month old, the sponge mug folded, none rug, host a lug, nut, coast a long jug, roast a young thug, poster, unplugged toaster. That's how much we have in common.
There's so many elements.
Up on this mic when we're on it. Yeah, that's how much we have in common. That's how much we have in common. Whoa, that's how much we have in common. We are not alike. There's not alike. I mean, fun shit. Let's go.
So much to his songs. There are more than just him talking fast and whatever people say. Like, obviously, again, and I'll be the first to say, there's gonna be a lot of people who might be like, oh, you missed this bar and this bar and this bar, and I get it. It's gonna take me a couple times to listen to that song. Should probably put the lyrics up. Now looking back at it, probably a better move. But man, it's just so good. Like his ability to just his rhythm, his ability to change pace and change rhythm and change like just the way the song's going and how it sounds. It's just so well done. Like he's so incredibly talented, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's, you know, this is the album that like you know, when he started going down, he wasn't really as good as he used to be. Whatever, people can say whatever they want, but he is incredible. Just the idea that you can make 4 different songs in one song, because he did 4 different like beats and 4 different rhythms and 4 different, I guess, I don't want to even say melodies, but kind of. And there's so many elements of that song too. You had the opera on the back, you had the bass was different, the trap was different, the trap music, like that's really good. That is really well done.